This is Project Oliver, a little right-hand drive Defender 90 that we've converted to an automatic. We get a lot of requests from people asking if the Defender came as an automatic, and it's not that they don't want to drive a manual, it's just that in order for it to make sense for them, the entire family needs to drive it, or there are some people who are in stop-and-go traffic or might actually even have a physical disability that prevents them from being able to work a traditional manual. So over the years, we've played around with a variety of different ways to convert these old Defenders to automatics, as very few of them came factory configured, and we feel like we have one of the best on the market. It's one of those simple systems that looks like it's a manual, fits in the natural position, but makes sure that it kind of keeps the car running and driving the way that a Land Rover Defender should drive. So here we are inside of Oliver, which is a factory 300 TDI. It was an R380 5-speed, but we've converted it to a 4-speed automatic. So the automatic gearbox came out of early Discovery 1, and then we have a bunch of adapter plates to make it work in here, as well as this low car sort of push button shifter. So it comes up in the same position. Your boot here stays the same, diff lock is in the same position. You don't have to do anything different. Then the only thing that's different is clutch is gone, so you got to remember that, and then it's just a push button. So reverse, neutral, drive, and then you can go down to I think it's technically second and third, so, and then back up to park. Your e-brake is still there, which you should use if you're parked on a hill or anything like that. But we're gonna kind of take you out and show you what it's like to drive an automatic Defender. So right now it's in park, and there's not a dash light that tells you what gear it is in, and the first couple of times you get used to it because there's a little detent there, so you have to kind of feel it. So that's reverse, there's neutral, there's drive. There is some adjustment to this, but that's kind of it. And then after that, it's nice and easy. There's not much to it other than now push it neutral, reverse. It's a little cold out today, so the button's sticking just a titch. The nice thing is with the automatic is that I could drive while using the camera, and I don't have to worry about shift points. So I'm just going to go out and run a few errands today and get the last few miles on it before we send it home. So one of the hard things about going between a manual Defender and an automatic is, one is that your foot doesn't know where to go, your left foot. But the second is you can kind of tell when you want to shift, and because it's a 4-speed automatic, the shift points are a little bit off. Not in a bad way. It's the same that the Discovery 300 TDI would have been, but it's not where you would normally shift if you were in a 5-speed. So you'll hear the engine going, and then you'll be like, shift, and then it'll wait, and then it'll shift. Or there is a kickdown cable that is attached, so you can kind of force it. But I would say is if this was your daily driver, after the first, second day, you wouldn't even think about it. If you're going between, a similar right-hand drive Defender like that I drove this morning with Sopris, and now I'm in Oliver, it feels a little weird, and I can't describe the feeling other than there's parts of your body that doesn't know what to do, because like this hand is kind of free to do whatever it wants to do, and your foot down here wants to hit the clutch, but it doesn't, and so that's kind of it. But the nice thing is you can just, once it's in drive, it's in drive, so that's what we're gonna do. So I guess it really wasn't that much of a behind-the-scenes look about what it's like to drive automatic Defender. More so to explain that it is possible. It doesn't take away from the driving experience whatsoever. In fact, for a lot of people, it might actually be the difference between having a Defender and not having a Defender, which in our mind is a pretty good reason to have an automatic installed.